Hi, I'm Tara from Tarra Studio, and I'm going to share with you how to use the bubble wand to get this look right here, the beachy wavy curls, which is so hot. All the celebrities are wearing them right now, and I want to share with you how quick and easy it is. But first, let's talk about the bubble wand. This particular one right here has the most advanced technology that's going to help protect your hair from heat damage. It has a nano gold in there, so it detoxifies the hair, leaving it more manageable and healthy. Also, it heats evenly and has a constant heat. A lot of tools out there don't. They have little cold spots in there, and that can do damage to the hair, as well as your curls aren't even, and each curl takes a little bit different because the iron tends to cool off as you use it. But this particular one, it does not. And if you want to know more about the poor quality tools that are out there and how you can invest in the best tool possible, make sure you watch one of my other videos where I talk about the poor quality tools that are out there and how important it is for you to get the best tool. So the bubble wand, high technology, the best thing you can do to your hair without damaging it. So, simple, beautiful beachy waves, quick and easy. So the first thing that you want to do with your hair is section your hair. And I know what you're thinking. You don't have time in the morning to section your hair. But here's the deal. If you're in a rush, don't section your hair. Just know that if you really want it to last and look good, you'll want to section your hair. So the first thing you'll want to do is take a section from your temple around on the top of your head and wrap that up and clip it in. You can get these clips really inexpensive at any of your local stores. The next clip is going to be coming from on top of the ear all the way back, and wrap that up and clip it. So you have section 1, section 2, and then you leave the bottom out. These tools can be used on pretty much any length hair. As long as the hair is at least this long so that it can wrap around the wand, then it's long enough to use. It's not just for long hair. So what you want to do is you want to start on the bottom and work your way up. So you're going to take a vertical section, and you're going to place the hair at the bottom of this clip, and then simply wrap it up. Then, the hair that's sticking out at the bottom of the clip, you're going to gently feed into the bubble wand until it's all the way in. Then you do the finger test, meaning if you can't hold your hand on there, then it's done, and you slide your hand out. You get your first curl. You do the same thing again. You take a vertical section, place it in the base of the clip, so some of your hair will be sticking out like this. Then you start to wind up. As you wind, you just lightly press on the clamp and feed your hair right into the wand and continue to wind all the way in. Finger test and hold and release. And then what you will get when you're done doing your whole head is these beautiful beachy waves. Now there's a variety of different ways that you can do this. So the first tip is the smaller the section. So if you did section your top from your sides, and you clipped that out of the way, if you took a nice small section on the sides of your hair, a small section will give you a tighter curl, but also it will last much longer. Okay, so if you're trying to make sure that you're doing your hair and you want it to last all day or all night if you're going to an event, you really want to take the few extra minutes that it takes to take a smaller section. Okay? A larger section is going to give you a softer curl. So say you are in a rush, typical morning, right? So you'll feed the hair, go down as far as you can into the clip, wind it all the way up, then feed those ends into the clip by tap, tap, tapping, and hold. If you take a larger section, what you'll see is you get a looser curl, and it doesn't last as long. But sometimes you're in a rush, so you need to figure out that morning what it is that you need to do. So you can take this entire top section and wrap it into one. Just know that it's just not going to last as long. So it's entirely up to you. The next thing is, you don't have to wrap it all the way down to the scalp. Maybe you want that look where it's straighter in through here, and then you have these beautiful curls at the bottom. If that's the case, you can definitely take a larger section put the clamp in, and only wrap it about halfway. Always feed those ends in, and do your finger test, and release. And then you'll get a nice, beautiful beachy wave. It is so quick and so easy. When you're done, you can leave it as is, or you can take your finger and then run your fingers through the curls to begin to give them some form of separation, and that's it. Now, a very important tip that I want to share with you is, although that this particular product does have the best technology within here so that you're not damaging your hair, it's so important to me to have healthy, shiny hair. So I just want to take 2 seconds to tell you you should always put some kind of heat protection in your hair, no matter what you're doing, because heat really does cause split ends and dries out your hair. So just stop and think which is more important to you. And if you want to have a heat protection that you can put in your hair once when it's wet, you might want to think about having a mousse that has heat protection. Or if you don't like mousse and you're more of a cream person that you need to use to control frizz and give your hair shine, make sure whatever that cream that you put in your hair has a heat protection. Or maybe you already have something that you put in your hair when it's wet that you're already happy with, and if it doesn't have a heat protection to that product already, then you want to get something that you can put in your hair when it's dry. And then so you can get a spray, or you can look at an oil, something that has heat protection. And then the last thing is to just keep in mind, whatever product that you're using is either going to help support your curls or it's going to hurt it. So talk to your stylist about what's best product for you to put in your hair. Some people want their curls to be very, very soft and touchable. So that's going with more soft creams and oil. Some people, their hair doesn't hold a curl. If you're the type of person, no matter what you do, your hair curl doesn't last and just falls out, then you need to put a product in there that's going to add some texture to your hair and is going to help your curls to last. So that's where you get into a product like this or a product like this that's going to give you some hold factor. So that's a couple other things, because no matter what you do with your wand or how you use your bubble wand, if you don't put the right product in your hair, it's not going to last. So the final thing that I want to share with you is, once you're done with your curls, is you want to use a hairspray that has a nice fine mist. What you don't want to use is a hairspray that has a spritz. A spritz is one of those pumps type of hairsprays. They're very heavy and they're wet. So if you go and spray your curls with that type of hairspray, it's going to collapse and probably fall out. So you are going to make sure that you get an ozone-safe hairspray. And then spray in a downward motion to prevent your hair from frizzing. And if you're looking for volume, then you want to lift the hair up and kind of spray it right directly at the scalp area. Lift the hair up and spray it at the scalp area. And then again, lift the hair up and spray it at the scalp area. And what that'll do is allow you to build this gorgeous volume within the hair. And then last, right underneath, just like that. That's the only time you'll see me spray the hairspray up, is by lifting just underneath here. Don't spray up on that top layer, because that can cause frizz. So there's some hairspray tips and some tips as well. I hope that this helps you to see how quick and easy it is. So now you can get that gorgeous hair that looks like you're ready to be on the cover of a magazine. Thank you for your time.